Hi there and welcome back. When I worked at the City of Melbourne, my calendar was often filled with meetings. I worked in the marketing department and particularly in branding for Melbourne. And we had regular meetings with advertising agencies and our designers and colleagues and event organizers and so on. Now, the first question, whenever a calendar booking came into my inbox was, what is the reason for this meeting? This is going to take 1 hour or 2 hours from my day. Do we need to have this meeting? And this is our first question in this English course. What are the reasons for having a meeting? I'd like you to have a think about your workplace, meetings that are in your calendar right now. You can even have a look in your calendar. Why do we have meetings? I've got some suggestions up for you on the screen, but I'd like you to think of more ideas specific to your industry. When we understand why we're having a meeting, it affects everything. Who we invite, and the catering we may need, the types of invitations, the format of the agenda, the format of the minutes. So, take a moment and think about reasons for meetings, and I'll be right back. You're going to hear two conversations now, two telephone conversations, and I have 3 questions I would like you to focus on while you're listening to the conversations. We're going to start introducing some key phrases that you can use when organizing a meeting, and I'll highlight those after you've done the listening. I'll speak to you in a minute.
Victor Neumann.
Hello, Victor. Mark Peters from the legal department here.
Oh, hello, Mark. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How about you?
Not too bad. Busy as ever.
Have you got a minute, Victor? I'm calling about some changes we're going to make to the contract with Dresden Fibertech. There are a few clauses I'd like to discuss with you and your team before you start to negotiate the contract. Could we schedule a time to meet next week?
Okay. How about Monday at 9?
Sorry, I can't make it then. I'm at the Koblenz office on Monday morning. How about sometime after lunch? About 2?
Yes, I can manage that. Okay, I'll get the team together for 2. Should we plan for the whole afternoon?
We may be able to get through the new version of the agreement quite quickly. But then again, let's leave the length of the meeting open for now.
That sounds sensible. So, I'll see you on Monday at 2.
Thanks, Victor. I'll have my assistant send you a quick email to let you know where we're meeting and give you an outline of what I'd like to discuss. See you on Monday then.
Morning, Fisher AG. Gordon Armitage here.
Good morning, Mr. Armitage. This is Katja Hecht from Siebert Executive Search.
What, Siebert the Headhunters?
That's right.
Uh-huh. And what can I do for you?
I'll come straight to the point, Mr. Armitage. I have a client who's looking for someone to head up their Central and Eastern European consulting team. We'd like to talk to you about the job.
Thank you for your interest in me, but I'm not planning on changing companies right now. I've invested a lot in my career at Fisher. I hope to become a partner in a couple of years.
Mr. Armitage, my client is very serious about this offer. They will increase your current salary dramatically if you accept the job, and you could expect to be made a partner by the middle of next year at the latest.
That's interesting. But, look, it's difficult for me to discuss this with you on the phone.
Perhaps we could meet and go over the details in person.
Yes, okay. It would be interesting to hear a bit more.
Right. Would it be possible for us to meet on Monday evening next week?
What time do you have in mind?
Would 5:30 suit you?
I'm afraid I have another appointment then. How about 7:30 instead?
Yes, that would be fine.
And how long should we plan on meeting for?
Let's say about an hour and a half. Is that all right for you?
Yes, that's fine.
Good. Then can I suggest we meet at our offices? My assistant, Johanna, will also be joining us. We're in Papellallee, number 238. It's close to the Eberswalder Straße station on the U2 line.
Right. Okay, well, I'll see you on Monday at 7:30 then.
Wonderful. I look forward to meeting you then.
Fantastic. Now we turn to useful phrases when we ask for a meeting. Could we schedule a time to meet? I'd like to schedule a meeting for Monday. Could we meet to go through the agenda? Perhaps we could meet and go over our marketing plan. Let's move on now to useful phrases for scheduling, or rather suggesting a meeting time. How about Thursday at 10? How about sometime next week? Would Monday next week suit you? Could we perhaps meet next week? You can mix and match these in phone calls or emails. Useful phrases to say you cannot attend. Oh, sorry, I can't make it then. I'm afraid that doesn't suit. I'm afraid I've got a commitment then. Unfortunately, I'm tied up until 11:30. Again, these are good for phone calls or emails. Let's move on to when you can attend. Sounds great. Yes, that works for me. Yes, that would be fine. These are mostly used in phone calls, but you can use them, of course, in emails. Finally, we turn to useful phrases where we confirm the day and time of the meeting. So, that's Tuesday at 10 o'clock. See you on Tuesday at 10. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 10. Fantastic. There are more activities on the worksheet regarding these phrases and other bits and bobs, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture where we start to look at changing the time of a meeting. See you in a minute.